Hey there, Sean. Hope you're having a great day today. Oh, no, you're not having a great day. You're sick. Hope you're feeling better. So this is your video lesson. I'm going to talk about one thing that you wanted me to talk about. I'll talk about that thing. And if you have questions or look at anything, feel free to shoot a message on over, and I will do my best to answer. So let's get to it. So you wanted me to go over Heaven or Las Vegas by Cocteau Twins, and that's what I'm about ready to do. So first thing is go ahead and grab all your reverbs and all your warbly modulation effects and go ahead and plug them all into your amp because that's what the song needs. I'll play it clean with a dry signal first, and then if everything looks good, then I will play it with a reverbed out tone, and then we'll go from there. So first thing in the song is the intro slash verse. So the two chords that is oscillating between is a D major 7 and a G major 7. So if I just played those just plain old chords, kind of like your run-of-the-mill major 7 chords. Now these chords, this song in the stuff we did before with like say Slow Dive and Ride and bands like that, is that My Buddy Valentine, is that these they kind of straddle the line between like dream pop, shoegaze. I would say Cocteau Twins is like cleaning more that dream pop kind of sound. And the reason why I bring it up is because a lot of those bands will start using these kinds of chords, these major 7 chords. It's almost like in this genre they call it what would be a good word, like beautiful wall of sound coming at you. Brutal beauty, I guess it comes to mind, where it's like these heavy, fuzzed out riffs, but they're using these kinds of sounds, right? So it'd be kind of like if I was playing a song and like it's really fuzzed out, but then the chord they're playing in itself, it sounds like this clean. Right? So it's kind of like a hallmark of that shoegaze, dream pop. It's more even the dream pop side of things. And that's what they're doing here. So we have the first chord is the D major 7, right? And that's just this plain old voicing here. So I'm going to show you this real quick. It's going to be 5th fret, so we have on here D right here. And then ring finger down, almost like you're doing a power chord. But rather than doing a power chord, you're going to take your middle finger here, you're going to place that on the 6th fret, and your pinky's going to go on the 7th fret on the 2nd string. So it sounds like this. I can tap that and send it to you too. I'll pray to do that. So if I was playing the plain old chords, and up here the G right here, same chord shape, 2, 3, and if I put a little ambient on that, sounds like this. 4, and that's just the main part of the song, the verse and the intro. Back and forth. Now the voicing that they're using in this is the one I've written down here. So you have a D major 7, that's this right here. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's kind of a funky, awkward chord when you first start doing it, but then after you practice it, it's not that bad. And they're doing this. 4, 1. They shift that same chord shape down here to the 2nd fret. So that's the actual guitar part. Like I said, you could get away with playing these chords in other spots, but this is actually what they're doing on the recording. If I put on my trails, I would play the recording, but I don't want to get flagged by YouTube. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll talk more in the next video, or the next time you're here, about how to get that ambient sound out of the gear that you have. 3, 4, and right? So that's the verse in the intro section. You see those two chords back and forth. What happens in the chorus, it's kind of fun. You get to kind of play around a little bit. The basic chords are these. D chord, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes to a chord that's just kind of ambiguous. I guess the name I would come up with it would be, I would call it A minor 9. It's this sound. A minor 9 / F sharp. Right? It's just some ambiguous sounding chord that probably was born out of like them just playing around with like some fingerings. So you have a D chord. Ambiguous chord. into a G chord. You could get away with playing a G, or in this song, there's so much kind of like ambient swirl going around. You can really play with this stuff. I'm playing a G chord without any other finger. I'm playing the bottom part of a G chord. I'm playing actually a G6. So I'm playing a G chord without the ring finger down. All right, got it tabbed out here for you. So if I played a clean tone, it would sound like this. Ambiguous chord. The cool thing about the D chord is, like I said, you can get away with a lot of stuff in this song. And for the D chord, I might even just take that middle finger off, make it even more kind of like otherworldly or ambiguous. And ambiguity is actually a really good name for this song. Is it heaven or Las Vegas? It's ambiguous. We don't know, and the chords say as much. So, 3, 4. If I throw the ambient on. It's like the it's what we were talking about with the Jesus Mary chain, is that it's just a set of chord changes, and really these bands, like, yeah, there's the lick that's in the recording, but really that's why these bands, when they go up and play, it's like they're shoegaze. It's like really they just know their chord shapes and they just kind of move all around, and there's really no right or wrong, as long as you kind of stay within the chord. And this ain't Bach or Mozart where it's like, okay, you gotta play this chord shape every single time the same way. This is very, very free with it. So with all the reverb and modulation effects going on, you can go hog wild with like all the things you can do. And that makes maybe a kind of fun project. Like, okay, what chord shapes, what's a new chord shape you haven't done before? Cool, man, work on that for me, and hope you feel better, and I will see you next time.